Hi everybody, how are you doing? I hope you are great today. Now we are going to practice adverb of frequency with questions. Last time or before we studied adverbs of frequency with affirmative and negative forms. What do you mean by affirmative and negative forms? I give you examples. I usually listen to music. This is affirmative. And negative, I don't usually listen to music. This is negative. Now we are going to practice adverbs of frequency with interrogative form. What do you mean by interrogative form? It means questions, when you ask questions. So here, this is the first question. So this type of question, when we use do you, does he, do we, are you, is he, are they. So this type of questions, we call it yes no question. Okay, yes no question. So here the question is, do you usually listen to music? So the answer is yes, I usually listen to music, or no, I don't usually listen to music. So can you practice this, please? So here, do you sometimes play tennis? Yes, I sometimes play tennis. Or no, I don't sometimes play tennis. Look here, we have here verb to be, and here we have the other verbs. So, are you always late for school? Are you always late for school? Yes, I am always late for school. No, I am not always late for school. Alright? So, those are questions are used with adverbs of frequency. Right? So, we call this type of questions yes no questions. So in English, we can use two types of questions. The first one, as I told you before, is to ask with do you or are you, does he, is he. We call it yes no question. Now we can use another type of questions. We can use how often or how many times. How often, how many times, they are synonyms, they are the same things. Ce sont la même chose. So how often or how many times. So here we can say, how often do you go to the mall? So I go to the mall twice a week, which means 2 times. I go to the mall 2 times in the week. So another question here, how often does Jack go to the club? Jack practices sports, and we are asking how many times he goes there. How often does Jack go to the club? Jack goes to the club 3 times a week, which means 3 times. 3 times, not 1, not 2, but 3. We can use either how often or how many times. Here, how many times do you go to the cinema? How many times? Do you go to the cinema just once? Just 1 time in the week? 2 times? 3 times? What? Okay, so how many times do you go to the cinema? I go to the cinema just once a month or in a month, right? So here, as a conclusion, how often, how many times are the same thing. Ce sont la même chose. Are the same thing. Okay, thank you, goodbye.